What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MK, back with another one. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen, so you know what that means. You heard of Hell's Kitchen? Well, this is MK's kitchen, and we about to show y'all how to make salmon patties. So, y'all stay tuned.
And I'm back with another one, you hear me?
Palace, what you
Check this out. You must have thought that I was stupid trying to play me. My shoes laced tight, so I ain't tripping over shit. I'm in the trenches every night. A nigga trying to get rich.
Alright, so of course I said we're gonna be making salmon patties. So this is my favorite brand to use. As you can see, it says WQ pink salmon. It's that wild caught Alaskan, you know, that fancy stuff. Y'all know about that. So you're gonna need that. The amount of cans you need just depends on how many people you're feeding. So if you're feeding like maybe like 4 or 3 people, like 4 or 5 people, you might need 2 cans because 1 can ain't gonna do enough. So I got some pink Himalayan salt. A lot of y'all might not know about that because y'all don't really be in the kitchen whipping it up like we do. You know, some seasoned salt. Everybody should know about that. That body, but you know about that, you know. And that Old Bay, you know, the real deal still right there. And of course,
you gotta have an onion.
So right now, we're gonna open the cans and we're gonna cut up the onions and we're gonna get to work. So right now, as you can see, while I'm opening the cans and everything, I already have the stove on. I have it in the middle at 5. So that might be medium heat on some of y'all stoves and everything. I have a mixing bowl for me to pour the ingredients in and mix it. You're gonna definitely have to use your hands, so this will get messy. And then I have a strainer, if that's what some of you call it, and a plate for after I'm done frying. And far as when it comes to frying salmon patties, you need to just cover the surface of the pan. You know, you don't need nothing OD in there, because you know, you ain't trying to burn the house down. So I'm about to cut up these onions, and I'm gonna pour these salmon patties in here and pick out the bones. There are 2 sets of bones in each can, so you need to make sure you get all of them out. I mean, not unless y'all want y'all salmon patties crunchy, you know, I don't know how y'all like y'all stuff, so. All right, so right now, I'm cutting up the onions. I don't think it really matters what kind of onions you use. If I recall, I bought a sweet onion, and like I said, it doesn't matter what onions you use. Some people use onion powder.
But if you want that real deal still flavor,
you gotta use a real onion, you know? So, but you just chop them up into little bitty pieces, you know? Just chop them as to your liking, what you prefer and everything. So I don't want no big pieces in it. We just chopping them up a good little size and everything. You really don't have to use the whole onion. You just really need at least half an onion. So keep that in mind. All right, so currently, as you can see, dumped into the bowl. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, whenever you open the cans, it has juice in it, you know, whatever, blase. Pour the juice out. Don't leave it in there. It has 2 sets of bones in it. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be able to see it. So, I don't know if you can really see that. Let it focus. Yeah, the bones, they look like, basically like your spinal cord. That's really what it looks like, so.
It fits throughout the salmon patties. You want to get those out, and you know.
You may not get them all the first time, but
at least get as much
you can, you know, so you can hold the crunch.
Because, you know, some people might, but then again, some people like their stuff extra crispy, you know, but that's not me. I like my wings extra crispy, not my salmon patties.
But at this point, I'm a pro when it comes to this. You know, I can do this with my eyes closed.
eyes closed.
But nah, I really can't. So, but you really do gotta examine it, get all the bones out. Cause like I said, you don't want none of your people or your guests or your family thinking you can't cook. So, I've already poured 1 can in and chopped the onions. So after I get all these bones out of the first can, I'm gonna go and get them out of the second can.
1 eternity later. 3 days later. 12 seconds later.
Basically got all the bones out of both cans. You know, you see how much meat is in there. You stirring it up, just mixing it up. You know, you want to get it down to like the size of basically like how crab meat be. And if y'all don't know what meat is, there's something wrong with that. You know, y'all not really broadening your taste palette. There's something wrong with that, like I said. But guess what? You know, MK gonna be here to help y'all learn how it goes. So, do a visual. You know, it should be down to about this size. You know, just get it well mixed up. Because basically, all you're gonna do is just form patties with this anyways.
So after you get it down, mixed up and everything,
What I'm about to do is take these onions, pour them in there. And then after the onions, you're just gonna take 2 eggs. And the reason why I'm using 2 eggs is you're supposed to use an egg for each can that you use of salmon patties. That basically helps give it the form and everything, hold the form and everything together. And then other than that, I would say it also kind of keeps the salmon patty moisture too. So, you know, just mix that up real good. I usually say the eggs before the onions in there and stir it up. I'm gonna go ahead and use some seasoning. Got that pink. You know.
Salt Bay ain't got nothing on me. You feel me? You ain't gotta do all that extra razzle dazzle.
You got that seasoned salt. This should be in everybody's house. If you ain't got this in your house, then what do you really got? Season that real good. You probably go around and season it twice, you know, because, you know, season it, mix, season it, mix, add eggs. Personally, if you use flour, it takes away from the taste. It tastes bland. And don't nobody want no bland salmon patties, because I know I don't. After I'm done with this, y'all gonna feel like y'all some real chefs. Because everybody been asking for this recipe. And look, don't be trying to tell people you learned this on your own. All right, now it's time to crack the eggs.
put them in there.
But definitely check your eggs, because nobody want none of the extra stuff floating in your salmon patties, you know. You never know nowadays with eggs and all these products. You always just gotta check and be sure to clean your stuff off.
So we good over here with the eggs and everything.
Like I said, you only use 2 eggs. You're just gonna stir it up. So I'm stirring it up with a spoon as of right now, as you can see. But I'm only doing that as of right now. Because after that, after I stir this up, I'm actually use my hands
To get it in.
Y'all hear that? Y'all know what they say. Hey, sound like that, it's gonna be good.
Alright, so yeah, I got that together.
And I know I told y'all I usually only season it twice. Season, stir. But I lied. I got this little trick I usually do. I put all my rest of my seasonings up and I keep my Old Bay on deck. You know, that's my right-hand man when it comes to making salmon patties. You sprinkle a little bit more after you stir it up. You know, go ahead and stir it with my hands and make these patties and everything. So I'm going, after I make the patties, I take the Old Bay and sprinkle it on top whenever I place it into the frying pan. So y'all about to see what I mean. So
I got it with my hands, as you can see.
y'all see it, you know, good little size patty. Should be the palm of your hands. You can get an idea. Yeah, it's gonna be messy. So if you don't like the feeling of this, if you don't like the feeling of like weird stuff, you're not gonna like this. Hey, look, they call me Usain Bolt in the kitchen, boy. You gotta run from that grease. That grease ain't no joke, you know. I got me so many awards. I didn't got hit from the grease, you know. I didn't made it in the kitchen, boy. We get hot in here sometimes. So like I said, I'm gonna form the patties and put it in there. I'm gonna add the Old Bay after I add all the salmon patties in here first. Because as you can see, my hands are messy. And what would I look like touching all over the can? with messy hands. So, like I said, I'm gonna show you how you should know when you're about to flip it and everything. It's been like 2-3 minutes, not 3-4 minutes on each side, well, the first side and everything. Make sure the salmon patties cook on each side for like 3 to 4 minutes. Flip them. You do that 2 times, they're gonna be straight because you're cooking it on level 5 heat, medium, whatever you want to call it, like I said. So, as you can see, I'm about to show you, these are starting to be done. So I'm just gonna put them in a drainer, let the grease drain off of them, let them cool down. I'm gonna let my brother come in, taste test them. All right, so I got my big brother here with me, you know. Let him know what we doing in 2021. Jungle what?
Jungle baby.
Jungle baby, exotic.
Too.
You already know what's good. It's my big bro, the oldest of the 5. You know they call us the
Basketball squad and everything. You know,
Both got that fresh cut today. Let him know. But all right, I'm about to let him taste it. We'll put one on his plate. You know. Careful now, right? Let him know how it is. It's hot right now.
Smell good. That don't mean it tastes good though.
don't mean it tastes good though.
Let it cool off a little bit.
At this point, he knew he messed up. He knew them salmon patties was so good. Let me tell you how.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Good and moist. Seasoned good, crispy. Oh yeah, you did that. Big ups.
We've been chefing it up in the family though. So, you know, it's MK's kitchen. And you know, we got Melly Mel in here. So you already know it. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I just put on the second batch and everything. First batch done, you know, finito. I was gonna cook some sides, but it's kinda late and we ain't gonna get into that. We just gonna do what it do. But thanks again, you know. Look on my Instagram. Check out that exotic. We going up 2021.
Nigga wanna pop the gift, that's the best
You
time.
already know.
All this drip give a nigga bitch wet dreams. You got the shirt to match the pants, straight flexing. When she see that XO, she